When you hear what I've got to say, I'm sure you won't be able to turn your head away.
We're back with another episode of The Concrete, another special guest. You feel me? We're in a special place right now. We're in Chester High weight room. This is episode 41 with my man Dominic Toy. Appreciate you coming on. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Keep subscribing, keep tuning in, keep commenting. But I always like to start The Concrete with an icebreaker. So I know, like, kids in your generation and what y'all do, like, as far as your hobbies, most of y'all play the game. So what type of game do you like to play, or what game do you like the most and why?
And the game system?
Yeah, the game system.
PS5, sure, and then Madden.
Okay. So you're mad. Alright. You create your own player? Like,
no, we don't get on really all that. Man, just feel me, we get on the game, play each other.
Okay.
Sometimes they play for money, sometimes they just do fun.
Okay. So as far as your upbringing in Chester, man, like your family oriented, talk about your family a little bit.
When I was young, my mom was a nurse, so when I was like 1, my dad passed away.
Okay. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but then somebody came in my life, stepdad came in my life when I was 2. So then he just been there ever since.
Holding it down. Yeah. As he should, man. That's what's up. So, like, growing up, who inspired you? Like, not even nobody playing football or nothing, but who inspired you growing up in Chester?
Nobody really inspired me. It was just football was something I wanted to do.
Okay. Yeah. But I know, like, being where we from, like, I wouldn't say it's always probably figure that inspired you, but, like, it's stuff that you knew you didn't want, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes that might be inspiration, like, I don't want to be that way, so I'm going to make sure I do this. You think it was like that?
Yeah, like seeing people struggling outside on corners and stuff, on drugs.
Right. I feel that. So I just need motivation to get, you feel me, put your people in a better position to get out of here, man. So as far as in your family, Doc, anybody else play sports? What made you pick up football?
A couple people in my family play sports, but they just mainly basketball players.
Okay.
So they thought I was going to be a basketball player, but choose the football route.
They had to change lanes on, I feel like, create your own path. So growing up, like, what schools did you attend other than Chester High? Like, you was always in school. I thought you went to the Widener Partnership
Charter School.
Okay.
And a school in Aston. After I left Widener, I turned to school in Aston.
Okay. So, like, what gained your love for football? Like, what made you love football? Because you just said you came up in a family, they all thought you was gonna be a hooper.
Knowing my potential.
Okay.
People telling me how big I was and what could I do.
Okay.
And that's when I really started gaining love for it, because I really started seeing it myself.
Okay. So that's what gave you the motivation. And I think that's great though, because you also play basketball for Chester High basketball team. So that's tough. I don't understand if you know how valuable that is, but like at the next level and stuff like that, being a 2-sport athlete, that kind of stands out. So what do you love most about football? I played football coming up, but the thing I loved the most probably was just like game time. Like, I just like the whole getting ready for game time.
Yeah, the game day, the pregame, and building the bond.
Okay, with your brothers. Yeah, I feel that. Especially in here, man. In this place right here.
We was out together, lifting, arguing, fighting.
Right.
Doing good stuff.
Right.
Like we just won a championship Sunday.
Okay. And the 7-on-7, right?
Yeah.
In Dover, right?
Yeah, I think it's in Dover.
Okay, that's what's up. So, like, I know it's kind of difficult being from here. Like, you give me the vibe that you're not a person like that like attention and stuff like that. But doing the great things that you're doing, like, it comes with a lot of great attention. like having all these offers from schools and stuff like that, like it comes with great attention and great power. So like, how do you deal with it? Because a lot of people don't deal with that type of stuff well.
I like when the younger kids say something about it, like they see me getting offered, they be happy about it.
Okay, it just give them motivation, like they can do it.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good intention.
Right, and I don't know how, like, if you know, like, is you doing it, but it's like, what you doing is unheard of around here. Like, I don't know if you think about it like that, but being able to avoid what's going on outside every day and making sure you're sticking and dedicated to what you love and making sure you get the fruits of your labor with the offers and stuff like that, like, that's like tough to do. So you gotta be smart to get through all that. So, outside of football, like, what's some other hobbies other than football and basketball and playing the game? What else you like to do?
Chilling. I go to like little gyms, rec leagues.
Okay.
Play basketball.
Alright.
Besides that, just be much to it, probably go over here and there.
Okay, but you ain't got front for me. You play football, you got the offers, like that's not what the people want here. Like, you feel me? You got attention, you got the girls too, right? Sometimes. Alright, I feel that. So as far as like looking into your schools and stuff like that, what do you think would pop to you for you to choose a school? Like what does it need?
Probably mainly trust. Because coaches can tell you one thing, and then you get up there.
Oh, you smart, so you know they gonna tell you exactly what you want to hear, and it'll change. Yes, definitely in college sports, it's definitely like that. So you already hit. So as far as like choosing school, like being from Chester, a lot of us don't get to go out of the state unless it's for sports. I don't know if you know that, but sometimes it's a culture shock. Like, how do you think you would deal with that? Like being away from home, you don't have your family, you on your own. How do you think you would deal with that type of stuff?
I try to be cool, going to meet new people. I always keep in touch with my mom and stuff. That's not really much, but I know I'll be wherever I land. I know I'll be having fun.
Okay, so you don't have no problem like just meeting new people, introducing yourself, stuff like that.
Especially on the football field.
Okay. You definitely gonna stand out though. I feel that. So, up to this point, like you coming into a new season, you probably gonna have a bigger role, maybe. Like, so what, as a leader, what do you think you want to bring to the team this year?
Definitely more energy.
Okay.
Make sure we get our energy up this year. The more energy we got, the better we should play. Definitely energy.
Okay. And just like you said, y'all spend time together, so that bonding, I definitely think is gonna come with that energy. So what's some self goals you got for yourself?
Breaking my last record.
Okay. You try and break your last record, huh? Yeah,
That's not really much. It's definitely stop with the penalties so much.
okay.
Other than that, just play football.
Well, at least you know that though. You know you have some, like, it's always room to improve, and you know that.
Yeah.
Alright, that's tough. So NCAA is a different game now. A lot of stuff come with it, just like I told you. You're a person that I wouldn't say you don't like attention, but you ain't asking for it. Like, you get what I'm saying? But with the new NCAA rules with the NIL, like, you're gonna have situations where you might have to be more, show your personality. You might have to be more open-minded to being in front of a camera. That's why I like to do stuff like this, like what young high school athletes, to get y'all ready for the next level, because this is how it's gonna be. It's not gonna be just one camera. It's gonna be a lot of flashing and all that stuff. So, like, how do you think you would handle with the NIL deals? Do you think you'll be open to doing NIL deals, like,
Yes.
easily ongoing, like?
That's really what I work for, NIL, NFL. I know college over there, so
Right.
I just got NFL mindset now.
Right. I feel like, so you already been doing your study and looking into it, seeing how things change and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel that. So what inspires you to keep going every day?
One of my friends that passed away.
Okay, who's that?
Nakis.
Okay. So like, Did he play football too?
Yeah, touched the Panthers.
Okay, so y'all grew up together, things of that nature.
Yeah, moved to Wider together.
Okay, so you doing it for your people. I feel like. So, if I could ask you, when is the most confident you think you've ever been up to this point?
I think last year football season.
Well,
I just always had this mindset where like I got something to prove.
Okay.
I'm not gonna drop the ball. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that.
Right. That's a great mindset to have because you playing against yourself for real, for real. If you know that like you always gonna have something to prove, and if you got that mentality, you always gonna be improving. It's always gonna be positive, I think. So if I open a newspaper 5 years from now and I seen Dominic Toy, what would it say?
Me being in the NFL.
What pick you would be?
I'll go for the first round pick, but realistically, hopefully, like in that area.
Okay. So you just like it's just a blessing. You already know just to be in that 1% of people that even just get picked. But yeah, so that's smart. So I always like to do this. A lot of kids look up to you. They watch the concrete. They know what you're doing. They see what you're doing on a daily. They go to your games. They support y'all. What would you say to the kids looking up to you that want to accomplish the same goals as you?
Stay consistent.
Stay consistent.
Glad I really stayed consistent my first couple years.
Okay. Wow. What happened?
Just doing the knee surgery. All that stuff. I had two. I had one going into my freshman year, and I had one before that.
Okay.
So yeah, it was like May, I had surgery, and then the year before that, April, I had surgery.
And how was it like coming back from that? Because I know
It was
like that's
hard.
yeah, because it's like at a young age to deal with that injury at a young age is kind of hard.
Yeah, it was hard. I just try to keep icing it.
Okay.
That was the best way.
Okay.
Yeah.
And mentally, what did it do? Because I know it's just going to do something to your body, but also injuries and you playing sports does something to you mentally. Like, what was you thinking about?
Kinda, like when I first came back, kinda scared me, but then it was just like, I love the game too much. I might as well just, gotta do what I gotta do.
Right. And I feel that. So this is episode 41 of The Concrete. Appreciate my man Don for coming on. Good luck with everything you got going on. Good luck with your season, this upcoming season. Man, tune into The Concrete. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Keep on liking and subscribing. Love y'all.